Hey guys, welcome back to the show, episode 10 of Joshi Puroresu Japan 89. I'm Last Son, and let's go ahead and get into booking of our JPJ Weekly show number 1 as we make our way towards Battle Among the Stars. But first, I think we need to check the indies, check out these new search features, and find a couple people to scout her. And I think that's going here to our staff and make sure our scouts, yep, trainers need somebody. Yeah, let's go into the roster. And let's see here. Who would I like to train? I might train someone lower here. Maybe Annie Deeds. I think she. Train her in work rate. Help get that up to a 3-star. I think that'll be really beneficial to us, so we'll go ahead and do that. And now we can get into booking JPGA Weekly show number 1. And we'll start off here with our main event match. We'll make it a tag match, a 2v2. And we'll have Giantess Kyoko, and who do we want her to tag with? Rakshasa. And we'll have them take on Megan Marlowe. We do Megan Marlowe. Who do we have to have her? Could do Cordelia Gray instead with Aja or Sasaki. Go ahead and now do a segment here for our main event. Ready feud. See what we have and haven't used here. I think eventually I'd love to get all these, grinded up through the XP levels here to get them to those higher levels. Just that way, when you're in here and you're wanting to tell a certain kind of story, you can just obviously pick the one that you need. But I think this time we'll just do fight. Fight breaks out between Maeda and Elmas. Our next match will be Grace taking on. We want Grace versus Megan Marlowe. I think that'll be a pretty good match. I'm hoping Grace's work rate and Megan's work rate works really well together. Do our segment here. Suzumi Date is going to call out Europa. He's actually going to confront her backstage for interfering with her match and costing her the title at Grand Malais. Okay, for our next match, we can do checking here some of these. Miss Hera, really good stats there. I think she put on a pretty good match. Could do her and any member of the Pretty Solar Soldiers, and we can have them take on Mammoth Mizuna and Unabama of the Fallen Angels. Just continue with that storyline of, actually the factions are at war, and it sometimes has some of the people below there fighting. The event will hit the event Battle Among the Stars. Come in here and do a 3v3. We'll have the Nightmare Clan here. Kino Tenchi Sawa and Enemy Unleashed versus Fiona and do Kishuda and or we could do Yonimura and Casey Sunshine. I think that one would work out a little bit better with, you know, just trying to get to use those Casey and Yonimura. Do a production here. We'll do a day in the life of. Pick somebody here who is close to being over as we can. Try to get them over that hump. Like someone like Maida here who just needs to just get over that hump a little bit. Hopefully we get her closer to being over with the crowd, so that way we get those bonuses to her abilities. So let's have Kishuda, Natsuko, and Asami take on Hazuki, Bishop, and Knight on this match here. I think that'd be a pretty decent and fun little tag team 6-woman tag match. We can do a feud here between Saifan and Suzumi. Do a stare down. Suzumi, Higashi Suzumi won the Grand Malay, so she's all, you know, have like a tense stare down between her and Saifan. We'll do a 2v2 here. We'll do Blunt Force Trauma taking on Dai and Masaka Akuma there, yeah, from the Fallen Angels. I think that'll be good there. And then finally, for our segment here, do a production segment. We can hype the main event. Try to get some hype for Rakshasa and Giantess Kyoko. Our producer focuses in here. And I think we're good and ready to start this episode of JPJ Weekly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit play here. Yes, we will start it. JPJ Weekly 1. Main event hype there. Gets a 4-star segment rating. It's really awesome. Here we have Blunt Force Trauma taking on the Fallen Angels, which is Akuma and Ikibo here. Let's see here. Really like to get Blunt Force Trauma some victories here. And that was a 2.25 star match. Not good, but I guess they all can't be the greatest. So up next we have Saifan coming face to face with Higashi Suzumi. That's a 4.25 rated segment. That's pretty awesome. Next we have a tag match. Shuda, Natsuko, and Asami taking on Hazuki, Knight, and Bishop. I think we are going to go with the team of Kishuda, Natsuko, and Asami. Kind of trying to build that team up between Natsuko and Asami. That was only a 3-star match. We get a 3.75 rated day in the life with Bancho Maeda. She does get over with the fans. That's excellent. That's really what we were hoping for. Next up, we have the Nightmare Clan taking on Fiona Fiore, Casey Sunshine, and Kuniko Yonemura. I think we'll have to give the win to the Nightmare Clan, though. 3.25 rated stars. We're now showing a video hyping up Battle Among the Stars. That gets a 5-star rated segment. That's good. Build up some hype for that. Then we go right into Pretty Solar Soldiers with Hermes and Hera taking on the Fallen Angels, Unabomber and Mizuna. I think we'll give the victory this time to the Fallen Angels. Maybe they win this battle. Up here we have Suzumi Date taking and confronting Europa for taking and screwing her over at Grand Malay. She had the victory and it was taken from her by Europa. So this will start up some heat this section of the tour. We have Grace McTavish taking on Megan Marlowe next. I think this time we'll go with Megan Marlowe. It was only a 3.25 star rated bout. That's not what I was hoping for. We then have a fight breakout backstage between Maida and Daomas. 4.75? I think that's pretty good. It's a really excellent fight, I think. Sarah's over. Or not over it, said, I think. Then we have our main event, Rakshasa and Giantess Kyoko, and it's Sasaki and Cordelia Gray. Give Rakshasa and Giantess Kyoko the victory. Overall, we get 46 rated points, 4 stars. And gain 1 on our rep. Gain some fans. All in all, a successful show. As we move on into our next show, we'll go ahead and book that. We'll take care of the main event next, or first, I should say. What are we thinking about for this main event? We'll do Takahashi. Taking on Memento. It's been nice. We could do Takahashi take down Anakova though. Now we'll do a singles segment here between Miyoko Katsuhito and Kagajira. This is going to set up the title match between Kagajira and Hito at Battle Among the Stars. It's not going to start a feud, it's just for storyline purposes. She's going to be taking on Kagajira. Let's do instead, we'll do Katsuhito and Kagajira. It's just I want to do something different than that. We'll do let's see here. What could we do here? We could just do a promo battle. Maybe Katsuhito's in the ring, Kagajira comes out, and they talk a little smack to each other. Tag team match between do Aja and Sasaki. That team seems to work pretty well for us. Taking on do Memento and Zeniba. I think that'll be okay. I'm trying to think if any of these other workers would work a little bit better. So Hime, Richards, and Zeniba taking on Memento, Aja, and Sasaki. I don't want that though. I don't want to take any I don't want to advance any feuds right now. I don't want to take that hit to the feud hype. So let's do Zeniba and Hime taking on Aja and Sasaki by themselves. Not a 6-woman tag or anything. So the segment next up will be, I think we'll take and I like the jealousy feud here. Try to get it some hype. What do we want to do? Could do an interview attack. Do a backstage attack. So when she's out, going out onto out to the ring, Sasaki sees Takahashi and decides to attack her. I think that works. Here we'll do Otanio, Jinchizu, or no, let's do Koloff and Gundao. They haven't been used a lot recently, so we can do Miss Aries, Miss Aphrodite, and Miss Hera. Okay. You can book that. Now, let's do Otanio Koloff. We'll just turn it into a tag team there. That's fine. We can do, for our next feud, a new challenger between Otanio and Rakshasa. Them to have like a tense pull apart there. Trying to build some hype for that as well. Okay, let's see here. And then go into our match here. And we'll have Miss Hera taking on Mammoth Mizuna. Okay, next we'll do that segment here. We'll do the surprise attack between Europa and Suzumi Date. So Europa is going to attack Date and quote, injure her. Step will do a tag, 6-woman tag. We could do Kushida, we could take Tatsukan in. Tatsukan Larkin and Aniba taking on Armbar, Risu Nagani, Suzuki, and do Carrie Ann Sanderson. Leaves us with 3. We'll do segments here. We will do our day in life. And sort by overness on this one. Just so we can, you know, get to that cutoff point. We have Gray, we have Miss Hera, Shino Tenchi. Try to get Shino Tenchi over. We'll do a tag match. 2v2 tag match. And we'll do Dragon Goddess and Honoko Noko-chan Yasumoto taking on her sister and Mono. Okay, not having high hopes for that, but I do need to get them work because they I need to get them, you know, experience in the ring and things like that. So go ahead and book the main event package. Add our producer to the day in the life, and we could add it to the other producer we have to our main event package. And I think we're good again to play this one. Go ahead and yes, we're sure we want to play this event. Show 2. Starts out with the main event package. 4.25 stars for our main event package. We move now into our first match. Hanoko Nochan, Dragon Goddess versus Mono and Akiko Neo-san Yasumoto. I think I'll give the win to Mono and the heel Yasumoto. 2.25 star rated match. Like I said, not the greatest. Day in the life of Shino Tinshi. 4.25 stars. That's pretty decent. Now we'll move into Aniba, Larkin, and Tatsukan. And we'll have them that team go over an armbar, Hazuki, and Carrie-Ann Sanderson in a 2-star match. That was horrible. Europa is going to beat down Suzumi Datsi and leave her basically battered, bloodied, thinking she's taking care of her. Now we have Miss Hera taking on Mizuna. We'll give that win to Miss Hera. And we saw Larkins. Looks like she got an injury. Tense pull apart between Rakshasa and Kaori or Tanio. 4.25 star rated segment. That's good. Leads into Otanio's match with Koloff taking on the Pretty Solar Soldiers. In the victory of the Pretty Solar Soldiers. It was a 3.5 star rated match. Next up we have Sasaki and Takahashi. I think we'll give Sasaki the segment there. 4.75 star rated. That's good. Hime and Zeniba versus Sasaki and Aja. We'll give Aja. That was a hot match. 4.25 rated stars. Excellent. We'll have this kick off the promo battle between Kakajira and Katsuhito to kick off the story of why Jira is going to be taking on Katsuhito at the Battle Among the Stars. And in the main event, Kumiko Takahashi taking on Anakova. And she does get the victory over one half of the tag team champions. 4.25 star rated match. We end up getting 57 creative points, 4.25. You have a note about an injury. Have to see how long Larkin is out. And continue that. Gained a pretty good chunk of fans there. We're rolling right along here. Go ahead and see some potential negotiations. Ooh, 9 to 15 months with a broken neck. Shino Tenshi's gotten over and they would like to see her on the TGI. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get in here to book week 3. We'll start off with a 2v2 tag team match here as we have Europa and Katsuhito taking on Grace McTavish. We could use her. We could use Maki Kondo and Kagajira. I think that works out storyline wise. We could have Katsuhito and Jira come to, blows there. We'll go ahead here and try to build a little bit of hype for our faction warfare. Contest now. Do a surprise attack. We could do surprise attack between La Encienda and Luna Knight. Do a 2v2 here. In the 2v2, we can have Devadora de Almas. We have her team, but let's instead have Higashi Suzumi and let's see here. Let's do Maeda, yes. Taking on Megan Marlowe and Marine Memento. I think that'll be a good match. Plus, it'll get Hageshi Suzumi on the card. Do our spite feud here. Backstage between Alpha, Aka Okami, and Maki Kondo. Okay, next match. Have Uri take on. Never take on Miss Hera, but let's do Tengu Hime. Get back into our segments now. Let's see here. Kami and Maki Kondo. The home invasion. Let's go ahead and book a tag team match now. Miss Hera, Luna Knight, and Miss Aries taking on Mammoth Mizuna, Unabama, and Dai or Akuma. Let's do Akuma. Okay, we got 4 left. And we could do. Go and do in a segment. Do a production segment. Get our day in the life in. Sort by ogreness. Get that cut off. Do Cordelia Gray. Try to get her, more over. And we'll do a tag match. We'll do a 3v3 tag match here. Between Emma the Unleashed and Saki taking on. We could add Sawa. Let's add Sawa. Taking on Casey Sunshine, Yonamura, and Kishuda. Okay. Try to make the Nightmare Clan a little formidable. Hopefully in that one. Do production here. Do a main event. And finally, kick it off with a match between Natsuko and Asami, going to eventually add them as a team together. Taking on Kylie Knight. We could do Aniba. Okay. Instead, let's do Knight and Bishop taking on, or not taking on, but in Nagami taking on Angel, Shoyo, and Dragon Goddess? Yes. Try to get some experience for those younger workers down there in the card. Okay, we'll go ahead and, yes, play the event. We start off with Nagani, Knight, and Bishop taking on Angel, Shoyo, and Dragon Goddess. Give the victory, I think, here to Nagani, Knight, and Bishop. It was not a very good match, 2.5. We end up with a main event package, 4.25, building some hype for that main event. Hopefully that helps, get that main event good. Build some hype for it. We now have the Nightmare Clan of Sawa, Hazuki, and Emma the Unleashed, taking on Kishuda, Sunshine, and Yonamura. Go ahead and, I think, give the victory to the Nightmare Clan. Make them look dangerous. Almost a 3-star match. Not the greatest. A day in the life here. 4.5 for Cordelia Gray. Next up, we have the Pretty Solar Soldiers, Knight, Aries, and Hera. taking on the Fallen Angels, Akuma, Unabama, and Mizuna. I think we'll do the Pretty Solar Soldiers this time. 3.25 star rated match. We have Okami invading the home of Maki Kondo. We have Uri taking on Hime. I think we'll give the victory to Uri. 4.5 or 7.5, 3.75 star rated match. And I screwed up. Kami and Kondo again. Okay. I'll give Okami the backstage confrontation. Victory there. 4.2. Maeda and Suzumi taking on Marlowe and Memento. Give Maeda and Suzumi the victory here. That was a 4.5, plenty of intensity. That's pretty good. Then we have Luna Knight taking on La Encienda. And La Encienda win 4.25. Then we have Kashuhito and Europa taking on Jira and Maki Kondo. Kashuhito and Europa get the victory. We use Maki Kondo 3 times on this show. Bad planning on my part. 46 creative points. So next we'll move into our last show before Battle Among the Stars. Show 4. Go ahead and start booking that show out. Our main event. Do a tag match between Cordelia Gray and Gray and Sasaki. Gray, Margaret Marlowe, or Damas. Let's do Damas. Have them take on Grace McTavish and Wild Tammy Richards. Head into our segments here. Do a singles between Europa and Date. Okay, we could have a promo battle basically happen where Europa thinks she's beaten Date, who then comes out and gets in her face. This time we'll have Zeniba who do we want to tag with Zeniba? Jutingo, Hime, Jaime, taking on Inakova, Emmanuel, and Alpha Aka Okami. Fashionistas and Okami taking on Hime, and Zeniba. Okay. Could do, I don't think we've touched this feud in a while. We'll have those two have a stare down. Okay, next we could have a match. Do we want to do a tag match? We'll just do a regular match, I think. Giantess Kyoko taking on Sala. We'll then have Chino Tenchi and Giantess Kyoko feud. And we will have fight tease between these two, which will lead into Sawa stepping up to Kyoko and taking her on. And if she can beat Kyoko, then Kyoko can get to Shino Tenshi. Here we'll do Knight, Miss Hera, Miss Aphrodite, or do we want to do Miss Ares? Okay. Do another segment here. There one in a while that we Saifan and Geshi Suzumi here. Do a tense pull apart. The tag match. 3v3. Do La Incendia. I think we'll do instead Mizuna, Unabama, and Ikibo. Okay. Why I just hit book. I need 3 more people here. They can take on Shuda, Sasukan, and Aniba. Somebody that they can just basically beat up on and look good going into the pay-per-view. We'll do a main event package here. And we'll do a 2v2 match here between Blunt Force Trauma and do Mono and Mizuki, or do Mizuki and Emma the Unleashed. That I think will be okay. I think I wanted to have something different in the main event. I think I wanted to have a Kagajira Katsuhito match. Like an eliminator style match. Where Jira pins her. And that solidifies the title match. Yeah. Go ahead and move that up. I'll take the title off, but that would be a colossal mistake. Remove title. Yeah, so that way we have Katsuhito, Jira. Yeah. Still has the main event. Add our producer focus. Could add it here to the promo battle between Europa and Zate. Yes, we'll play the event. Okay. Start off with our match here on the Go Home show between Blunt Force Trauma and the Nightmare Clan. I think I want to give the victory to Blunt Force Trauma, making them look a little strong against the Nightmare Clan, who we have been building up. So 2.25 stars, not a great match. Main event hype, 3.75 stars. And then we have the Fallen Angels taking on Kashuda, Aniba, and Tatsukan and Obama. Ikibo and Mizuna, the Fallen Angels, will get the victory there. 2.25 stars. And then we have tense pull apart between Saifan and Suzumi. Became hot. 4.25. Next up, we have the Pretty Solar Soldiers taking on Jinchizu, Ishigo, and Gandao. Solar Soldiers are going to look strong. 2.5 match. As they go into the battle among the stars, they'll look strong as well. Shino Tenshi is going to get the victory in the letting her know that she needs to take on Sawa, which she does and overcomes Sawa in a 3.25 rated match. Then we have Disrespect between Wild Tammy Richards and Aja. That's a 4.25 rated segment. That's good. We have Hime and Zeniba taking on Okami and the Passionistas. We'll give Okami and the Passionistas the victory here. And what was a 3.75 rated stars. The promo battle between Europa and Suzumi Date gets 4.25 stars. Then we have Miyoko Kashuhito and Kagajira. Jira is going to pick up the victory. 4 stars. As she gets now to take and compete. Ooh, 35 creative points. Not a good show this time. Go home show was not that good. Lost some bands there. Okay, well, go ahead and book the Battle Among the Stars event. I'm hoping to rebound from that bad match there with a main event of Kashuhito and Kagajira for the JPJ World Women's title. Next up, we'll have Giantess Kyoko taking on. Where is she? Ah, there. They even highlighted it for me. Kino Tenchi there. So we'll have that Disrespect angle go off there. We'll have Suzumi Date take on Europa. And I think we'll actually make this a gimmick match. What makes sense? First Blood, 2 out of 3 falls. Let's do a 2 out of 3 falls gimmick match. Best 2 out of 3 wins that mini feud. We'll have now do our main event ready feud. This is our home feud. Select fan. Do it. 3v3. Let's do Pretty Solar Soldiers taking on the Fallen Angels. 5v5. Look at that. I would just do a tag team. Fashionistas taking on the Wuxia Queens. Really need to work on my tag teams. I don't want to do Last Shot. I could do In the Rain since they had a long title reign. I could do matches here, singles matches. Do our Jealousy between Sasaki and Takahashi. Do Kami versus Kondo, Rakshasa, and the Wild Tammy Aja feud. Yeah, I think that wipes out all of our feuds, but let's go ahead and delete this one. And I'm thinking instead. Hold on. Don't want that. We want just the all Japan middleweight on the line there. But here we'll do a 2v2. We'll do Takahashi and Wild Tammy Richards and Kondo taking on Akami, Aja, and Sasaki. We'll try to knock out with one match. Not knock out, but take care of 3 feuds. Then we'll have Cordelia Gray, Megan Marlowe, and we could do Memento taking on McTavish, Zaniba, and Hime. This is kind of just making sure they're on the card. Go ahead and book that one. Sawa, Emily Unleashed, and Hizaki taking on Kushida, Aniba, and Tasukan. Kind of just another matchup, just making sure they're on the card. We will do our production. We'll do a main event package here, and we will do a day in the life package. Sort by overness again. Come down, find the cutoff. Okay. Let's see here. Not the cutoff yet. Mizuna here. Mammoth Mizuna. Let's get her over. While we're here at our producer focuses in here, because there's really only going to be these two packages. We have two left now. Do a 3v3. Yurai, Kizu, Ishigo, taking on Fiori, Natsuko, or Yonimura Sunshine. Again, just trying to get them on the card. Try to get as many people on the card as we possibly can. Natsuko, Asami, and Blunt Force Trauma, taking on Koloff, Gundao, Sanderson, and Nakani. Just like I said, another trying to get them all onto the card here, so no one's either unhappy or loses popularity over this. What am I thinking about? I could do. Could add another whole team in. So it'd be like a crazy 12-woman tag. Kick off the show. I think that's what we'll do there. Yeah, we didn't get everybody in, but I think we got quite a few people in. Check our height and our no event effects. Make sure everything is looking good for this event. Okay, yes, we'll play this. Among the Stars preview. Looking forward to Kashitu Kagajira for the JPJ World Women's Championship. Other matches that are anticipated is Okami, Sasaki, Aja, Wild, Tammy Richards, Takahashi, and Kondo. They're looking forward to Saifan versus Suzumi. And Giantess Kyoko versus Shino Tenshi. Okay. Predictions. Ashihito retains. Kyoko wins. Europa wins. Maida wins. Saifan retains. Pretty Solar Soldiers win. Fashionistas retain. Rakshasa retains. I think Okami, Sasaki, and Aja is going to win. Ray, Marlowe, and Memento wins. Nightmare Clan wins. Okay, so into this now. With our opening match here, I'm going to give the victory to, I think, any Deeds here. NET's team, Nagani's team, or Mono's team. I think I want to give it to the Blunt Force Trauma, Natsuko, and Azami. I think they could, I want to push them higher up, get them, more tag team. Hey, 3.25. Pretty decent opening match there. Then we get our Battle Among the Stars main event package, 4 stars. Next up, we have Chizu, Ishigo, and Yurai taking on Diona, Casey Sunshine, and Yonemura. Okay, I think we'll give the victory to the faces this time. 3.25 rated stars. Now we have the Nightmare Clan, Arsawa, Hazuki, and Emma the Unleashed versus Kishuda, Iniba, and Tasukan. I think I'm leaning more towards the Nightmare Clan, booking them a little bit stronger. 3.25 rated stars. Next, we get a day in the life for Mammoth Mizuna, 5 stars. Excellent segment there. Pretty good hype. Pretty good overness. Now we get Cordelia Gray, Marlowe, and Memento taking on Hime, McTavish, and Zeniba. I think I'm leaning towards Cordelia Gray's team. 4.25 rated stars. Excellent. We have Wild Tammy Richards, Fumiko Takahashi, and Maki Kondo taking on Okami Sasaki and Aja. Who do we want to win? I think it's kind of up in the air, but I think I'll give it to the faces this time. Here we have our Rakshasa, Harry Otanio title match here with a cash-in option for Zumi to cash in and win. But we'll give the victory to Rakshasa, 4.25. Get Passionistas taking on the Wuxia Queens. Passionistas is going to get the victory there, 4 stars. Pretty Solar Soldiers taking on the Fallen Angels. I think that I'm going to give the victory to the Pretty Solar Soldiers. I think storyline-wise, I want them to win this battle. Or do I want the Fallen Angels to get the victory here? I think I'll give it, it's a hot match. Pretty Solar Soldiers take the victory, 4 stars. Miss Aphrodite survived. Excellent. Now we have Saipan taking on Suzumi. This is for the title. I think we're going to have Saipan retain just because we have bigger plans for Suzumi. But it was a hot match, 5-star rated match, excellent match. Now we have Maeda versus Dealmas. We'll have Maeda pick up the victory, 4.25 stars. Now we have our grudge match between Suzumi Date and Europa. We're going to let Date, I think, storyline-wise, get the victory here. Get some revenge on Europa. 4.25 stars. We move on to Giantess Kyoko Shino Tinshe. I think we have to do Kyoko here just because she can't lose cleanly. And then we want to have a screwy finish here. We want to have Europa come out and cheat. We want to have Takes off some rating, but there's no feud to worry about. Could have a distraction finish with Europa. Yeah, we'll do Kashito. 4 stars. He retains after Europa interferes. 115 creative points, 4.25 stars. Do get some notes about some people being over in the hot matches. Battle Among Stars got some experience, so did the whole company. Pretty decent comeback from that kind of a down. We are at the top of the buy list. That's awesome. Really happy for that. Some news, a lot from the WWC. There's some JPJ stuff there. Miss Aries over with the fans. Battle Among the Stars was a great event. Mizuno over. Para over. Classic matches. Match of the year contender. Bertia Gray gets over. Tina Tenshi. We have quite a bit of notes there for our guys. We have the awards show. We'll go ahead and probably go through that as well. Okay, so we will actually go ahead here and go over the stupidest match of the year. And thankfully, we have nobody on that list. And the winner is Hangman JJ Hill versus Randy Little. Fans Bring the Weapon match. WWC Hostel, March 1989. Craziest match of the year. We have nobody from ours. We have Largo the 8-Man, huh? The winner of the award is Largo the 8-Man versus AC Ducey ladder match. NWL One Shot, June 1989. The worst segment of the year. Hopefully we have not anybody on this. That's not us. That's not us. And that's not us. Good. We don't have anybody here. Tough vote, but it's Stare Down. Cornwall Crush. And the Ulster Wreckers. This World of Wrestling. Segment of the year. I hope I have a nomination. Looks like Strong Style Friday, Strong Style Fire Friday, and nope, not any of us. And the winner is Promo Ambush, Roshi Ito, and the Celestial Dragon. Championship of the year. The CWC Heavyweight Championship, the GLWF, and the International Women's Champion. Not us. So International Women's Championship. It's Championship of the year. Faction of the year. We have Fallen Angels. Misery's Children of the Pretty Solar Soldiers. We got 2 out of 3. Hopefully we can get somebody. Hoping Misery's Children. Nope. We didn't get a Faction of the year. Continue. So we'll move on here. Wrestler of the year. Hopefully we have somebody on this list. But we don't. AC Ducey, huh? Nobody. The winner is AC Ducey. So we'll see what else we can have. Most hyped event of the year. None of them's ours. Peak of Wrestling. Most hype event of the year. Worst event of the year. Mayhem West Coast Rumble. Wrestle Rock. None of ours. That's good. I don't want the worst event. Wrestle Rock. Worst event of the year. Event of the year. Sabotage. NWO. Nope. None of them are ours. Man, oh man, I can't get in these awards right now. I thought I had a pretty good year too. Worst feud of the year. None of our workers are on that, so that's good. Feud of the year. None of our workers on this one either. So worst company of the year. Well, Wrestling World Cup, huh? Thankfully, none of us. Maybe we'll get best company of the year. Not even listed. New Professional Wrestling Association. None of us on this one, thankfully, for the worst match of the year. Match of the year. We're not listed there. Okay. That's it. Got a talent offer. We just got Europa. I'm not gonna get rid of Europa. We just got her. Fine. And I suck. Okay. Toko Kushida wants to put Rakshasa over clean. We can work with that. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead here and check the messages. Europa's not happy. Available call-ups, scouting report, popularity gained. That's good. So, well, guys, that'll be the end of the episode. Kind of a disappointing end, I think, after the excellent Battle Among the Stars pay-per-view, to be shut out of the yearly awards. But that's okay. We'll try harder next year to get into those awards and maybe possibly win some. So, I'm Last Son. This has been Joshi Puroresu Japan 89, episode 10. If you guys are enjoying this content, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And next time, I'll see you for one of our prestigious tournaments, the 3T Tag Team Tournament. So that'll be interesting to book. And we'll go through a little bit of what my thinking is for that. So, again, I'm Last Son. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in our next video.